shoot this little bottle out. Soda. We're gonna play Washington. We got 4 games against Washington. Washington Clubhouse. We're not playing today. We will.
Clutch hitting has not been a strength for this team, and their manager lets them know it.
Yeah. Home runs, 29 home runs. He's in the lead. Trying to pass that up.
Nighttime baseball now from the district as we welcome you inside beautiful Nationals Park in Washington. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. Number 27, the league's current home run leader, will look to add a long ball or 2 to his total next. Max Scherzer, the Missouri-born right-hander, gets the job of starting pitcher here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, when you look into the numbers, they can be a little bit deceiving. Normally, most pitchers pitch better at home, but not this guy. He actually prefers and pitches better on the road. We'll see how he does and if he can adapt and start pitching better at home in this one.
4-4, take the base. 4-4, take the base.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Previous history with German Marquez. He's 1 for 5.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Three-two pitch. A bouncer up the middle. One there. On to Murphy. It's a double play, and that ends the inning. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. Stepping up now, David Reed, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Reed.
First offering on its way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500 again. They got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Fuck.
Bases are empty, one man out.
We got this. And if we don't, let's try our best.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play. But
there's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
There's number 23. Number 23. Home runs.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, and there's another reason the word around the league is this guy's a bona fide Rookie of the Year candidate. He seems to come up big, never shying away from the moment like a lot of rookies do.
Victor Robles digging in now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Gonna be a tough. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Stepping in, Max Scherzer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 2 out, nobody on.
Scherzer.
This inning is it sent out to second. Throw to Murphy will take care of him, and that'll end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. All tied at 1-1.
1 run.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Reed. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1. So runners at first and second here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
Suzuki.
And a jam shot here as this is sent to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. It's back to the nation's capital after this. Ready for another shot now. David Reed. He flew out in his last at-bat.
David Reed.
First pitch on its way. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Eaton is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning.
I tried.
Rockies strand 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1.
We're not doing too good.
In now is Anthony Rendon. No hits to this point.
The third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Reed moving to his right. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken it.
Don't ask.
Now at the plate, David Reed. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Robles waits on it. One down.
Yeah. He's not
At the plate, Adam Eaton. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Adam Eaton.
On the ground, out to second. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Nationals gone in order.
Already.
Score remains 2-2.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
David Reed will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
We got this. I hope we got this.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on.
Late. Foul tipped. I got this. We got this.
And it's fouled away.
We don't got this.
Another one sent foul. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
Gotta get it.
Swing, and oh my. Hit him with the high.
Get it? Oh, we got it. We got it. We got it. What's that, number 24?
Solo shot to right center. His 2nd home run of the game, and it's given the Rockies a 4-2 lead.
And this is an all-familiar sight, something we've seen all season long. When they need a clutch hit or an offensive blast, he's their go-to guy, and this is just one example in a long line of many. He's fun to watch. Well, they had to put in a couple of extra innings of work, but hey, listen, a win is a win, and any win is good, especially on the road.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Richard Blyer claims the win out of the pen, his first. Wade Davis closes the door for the save, his 28th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 4 runs, 12 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Never mind.
Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Colorado Rockies and the Washington Nationals. Major League Baseball on the show starts now.
You schmurious. You schmurious right now.
Steven Strasburg, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. Has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's the 1-1. Popped him up. Reed waits on it. And the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Colorado's out in front, 3-1. Digging in, David Reed, and he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today.
Get a home run. We're going for a home run. Not guaranteed, but we're going for a home run.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right side, hit hard.
Oh!
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Not a home run.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Hopefully we can have another home run.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. This is skied into short left center. Robles waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. The relay throw on to first, the double play.
It was that far. They took him that
Coming
long.
to the plate now, David Reed. He singled his last time up.
Oh,
David
we did.
Reed.
Home run again. We need a home run. Need a home run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1.
4 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far.
Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone.
Bam!
A solo shot down the line in right. Number 25 for him on the year as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
Going for the top home runs. We're looking to lead that shit.
Striding in now for the Nats, Howie Kendrick. Lifetime in this matchup is just 1 for 6.
Kendrick.
So I have a feeling we have to go to second.
On a rope to the second baseman, and the runner gets back. No double play. Trying to pick things up where we left off. David Reed, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he fouls this one off.
Home run, baby. Home run.
The 0-1 pitch. Swung on and hammered. No doubt about this one. Watch it fly.
26.
And it's gone.
Number 26 of the season.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His second of the game.
I'll be right back. apologies.
As it's now a 6-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch.
Striding in once again, David Reed. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat, his second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Looking up. And it's gone as they add still another.
Another home run. 27 for the season. 27.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Look at that.
Here's Howie Kendrick, and he's got runners at the corners here with only one gun.
Second baseman, Howie.
Still 10-1.
Kendrick.
Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Murphy is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Yeah, they needed him a little bit earlier in this one, but he takes the mound in the 8th and records the final 4 outs.
The final
4-out save. Job well done.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. The Rockies posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Kyle Freeland earns win number 7 on the season. Wade Davis gets a 4-out save, his 29th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show.
Nope. You don't get to do it. We got to play Cincinnati. I'm exceeding expectations. Batting average exceeds his. But look, there we are. Compared to these. But this is keeping it somewhat proper. Oops. Doing better than him too. Oh, there I am. Rookie of the month. Mom loves that month. Lots of month. We're all 71. We're getting there. Two more. Then we'll be tied for first. But we're getting past that up. I'm a rookie. I'm a rookie.
From the Queen City, we're live inside Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Cincinnati Reds. David Reed, an early contender for the home run crown, takes the field next.
Still in the spotlight.
Luis Castillo gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little...
Into the box now, Jesse Winker.
The left fielder, Jesse Winker.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch hard on the ground towards short, and that's through for a hit. Digging in now, David Reed. With a little over half the season behind us, he finds himself in 3rd place in the league's home run standings.
Yeah, Matty, this guy had an amazing first half. Launch angle, exit velocity, it was all working. Currently sits in 3rd place, but he's got his eye on something bigger.
A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away.
Something going here.
Hit out towards second. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
Jesse Winker.
Hit ball to second. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Digging in to try it again. Eugenio Suarez. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. 0-2. Here it is. Short. Rogers brings it in, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Reds strand a couple, but they're in front 4-0.
Leading off for the Rockies.
Digging in, David Reed. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
0-1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has...
Now to the plate, Jesse Winker, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here.
Winker.
The 0-2 delivery. And a soft liner. And he's safe. Leading off the inning, David Reed, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Obviously looking to pull the baseball right there, out in front on that off-speed pitch. This will be an interesting sequence right here to see if he slows him down even more or tries to run a heater by him.
Suarez has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first. Ready once again, Jesse Winker. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. It's back up the middle. And he is in there.
What are you doing? I hit triangle.
Digging in once again, David Reed facing some tough pitching in this one. His bat's been kept uncharacteristically silent.
Yeah, but it only takes 1 swing, guys. You know as well as I do. He gets a pitch in the middle of the plate. With 1 swing at a bat, he can change the entire complexion of this game.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Strike 2 swinging just out in
him?
front of the slider.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch, that slider down.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And that 2-run home run delivers an 8th inning lead.
Got it. 28.
2-run shot to straightaway center, and it's now a 1-run ball game. Well, we've now seen 4 homers combined between these 2 clubs today. What are your thoughts, guys?
Yeah, Matty V. How about D-Roll? This is one of the better ballparks to hit it in the world.
Ready to take his hacks again, David Reed, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Swung on and blasted foul to the right. And wow, that got all the way out to the Riverfront Club. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this one
baby.
is gone.
29. 29.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
You want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark, then you better get on the gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Rockies came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Richard Bleier earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 11 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Live from the banks of the Ohio, we welcome you to Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Cincinnati Reds. The Rockies have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Sonny Gray will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Batting third, the first baseman.
In is Joey Votto now. He's coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second, right to him. The second for 1. The relay on to first. The double play, and the side is retired. Boy, oh boy. Striding in, David Reed. He put up some serious power numbers in the first half and is currently tied for first in the league's home run chase.
Yeah, Matty, when he knocks the donut off his bat, I'd be surprised if he doesn't take a look up at that and just glance at that Jumbotron and see the fact that he's tied for the MLB lead in homers. That's got to put a smile on his face.
And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a bait. Stepping in, David Reed. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
David.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled off. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's another base knock right there. A hitting streak now up to 8 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Well, 8 games. Now, man, we're starting to think about it a little bit. You know, you get past 58. That week, you just know you're locked in. They start talking 8 games. Now you're like, all right, I got 9.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Ready for another chance? Jesse Winker. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Winker.
Out towards second. Reed gloves it. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. And that brings up Scott Schebler. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's only 1 for 10.
Schebler.
The 1-1. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out. Time now for the Rockies' Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 players making some noise in the upper minors. Settling in now, David Reed. He'll begin things here against Sonny Gray.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with 1 swing.
And it's fouled away. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game. Into the box now, David Reed. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what...
Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
I knew I could hit better than that. Sure. Shoot. We did it. We did it. Look, that's the next hit.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Gets 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Digging in and looking for more, Jesse Winker. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit to third. Will it be 2? There's 1. Back to first, a double play, and with that, the ball game is over.
Man, they battled right to the end, getting the tying run aboard in the 9th, but that's where the threat ended as they turned to double play to finish this one once and for all.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Colorado Rockies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Brian Shaw earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Wade Davis earns the save out of the bullpen, his 30th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Rockies, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base.
Not coordinated enough. Oh, he tied me, that fucker. That's okay.
On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, it's the first of 3 to start the new week between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. number 27. The league's current home run leader will look to add a long ball or two to his total next. Kyle Freeland will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Let's play ball. Ow. 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 3.
Standing in, David Reed. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower after the game, it's got to go down the drain. That game has got to go away. They find themselves in a new series right now with a chance to redeem themselves.
Fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
This is line to left. Taylor is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Reed. They'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the... In now, David Reed. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Reed.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Rogers at second with 2 down. Popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. And that retires the side. So striding in, David Reed. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
So stepping in, Ian Desmond. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, number 58. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Pitch popped up. Turner has a play. And that's the third out.
Damn it.
So a runner at first now with one away. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. On the ground toward short. Backhanded. One there. Back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the one out.
Yeah, that is a huge save for him right there. That's number 300 in his major league career, tying him with Hall of Famer Bruce Sutter. That's something only 20-some other big league pitchers have ever.
Well, no rain as of yet, but threatening skies as the lights take effect at Coors Field in Denver. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the LA Dodgers and the Colorado Rockies. Stay tuned for Rockies. Antonio Senzatella, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that he's a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate, but this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday,
now batting, David Reed, a real threat with the bat, currently the National League home run leader.
This guy's right in the prime of his career right now. The power bat speaks for itself. One of the more dangerous hitters in the game of baseball.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find it.
Striding in for the Rockies, David Reed, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled away.
Come on, we can do this. We can do this. Hit a home run. We got this.
Bullet back up the middle. Taylor is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
Thought we had that.
Coming to the plate now, David Reed. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about to get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind, score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Now at the plate, David Reed, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
And this is the side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed, hitting against right-handed pitching.
And the catch is made right on top of the pitcher's mound.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Colorado Rockies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Antonio Senzatella.
Check me out. Thought for sure I would have hit a home run.
coach offers guidance to a developing player.
We're all tied for 30.
On a balmy summer night in the Rocky Mountains, the show comes to you from Coors Field in downtown Denver. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. David Reed, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. John Gray gets the call for game 1 of the series.
That's ball 4. 3. He's out. 3. Got it.
Next to...
I'll be right back. Situated here.
Bat for the Giants, number 8, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up.
Now at the plate, David Reed. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on.
Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. And the right fielder is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping into the box, David Reed.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And with that one, he takes the lead in the home run race.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
At the plate, David Reed will swing it from the left side right here.
Baseman, David Reed.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner.
But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck.
Ripped down the first base line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Stays alive, still 0-2. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Another 0-2 coming. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Murphy leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
You got this. You got this.
Liner in there for a base hit. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Striding into the box, number 58. And their runners at the corners 58. Now. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly. So coming to the plate, David Reed. As we mentioned earlier, he's in the race for the league's top home run spot. And with a 4-bagger on this day, he continues to add to his impressive. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
The third, bro. 450 feet.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse. If you want to know where this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the 7th inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. The Rockies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. John Gray earns his team-leading 11th win as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Number 62 takes the loss despite allowing only 1 earned and 1 unearned run.
No errors. They left 10 men on base.
Saturday night baseball set to come your way from the Lodo section of downtown Denver. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. German Marquez is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Shortstop.
One out, nobody on.
Crawford.
Now Crawford swings and pulls this one on the ground to second. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, David Reed. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
High and deep to left center field. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Colorado hit is going to be good for extra bases. And he will make it there as the Rockies are in business right away. It's a leadoff double.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself into scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
At the plate, number 58. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like by his approach and focus on making some contact.
And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Lifetime numbers against Bumgarner. He brings a .353 batting line. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Payoff pitch on its way. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Stepping into the box, David Dahl, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
David Dahl.
Ready on 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is standing in. David Reed. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
No runs, just 1 hit and 1 error in the ballgame for the Rockies so far.
Hard hit ball to short. Crawford's got it. On to first, and Bumgarner's rolling right through him here. 2 away now. So in now for San Francisco, number 19. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pops this one up. Reed is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So digging in now, David Reed. He bats here at the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Reed.
Grounded down the third baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bumgarner ready with the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled off. 4 runs here in this half inning. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is
I struck out.
So striding forward now, David Reed. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
First pitch coming, here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. This evening's game comes to an end. 5-4 the final tally. The San Francisco Giants jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back.
5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left.
Afternoon baseball for you on a fine Sunday afternoon from Coors Field in Denver. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the San Francisco Giants and the Colorado Rockies. It's Rockies baseball next on the show. Kyle Freeland will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Former first-round pick from the Denver area. This guy has really good stuff. I think he's more of a bulldog. Good fastball, 92 to 94 miles an hour. Good hard slider. That's his main go-to pitch. But you talk to anybody around this guy that knows him, he's the ultimate competitor. One of the top young left-handed pitchers in the game right now.
Digging in, David Reed. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
First baseman.
Ready now, Ian Desmond. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. The 3-2 pitch, and that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping up now, number 58. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far. Pickoff move to second. A dive, but he's back. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Rickard is there. 2 down. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Kyle Freeland, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Freeland.
Ready with the 1-2. Slider whiffed on for strike 3.
A great pitch to put an end to the inning.
Stepping in, Kevin Pillar. He drew a walk his first time up.
Kevin Pillar.
Hit sharply on the ground. A step on the bag for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. In now for Colorado, David Reed.
He's coming off a month in which he earned National League Player of the Month recognition.
Here's the first pitch to him. Pulled toward right center field.
Chasing after it is Pillar.
He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Ready for another shot now. David Reed. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with one away. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
The batter, number 58.
At the plate, number 58. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Quincha will go to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Freeland. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Freeland.
Here's the 1-2. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So 1 run. Digging in, David Reed. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Reed.
And with first base open, it looks as though they'll go after the next guy with the force at any base now in order and 2 men gone. Striding in once again, Ian Desmond. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-2. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Longoria is there to make. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Scott Ober has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 45, Scott Oberg. Now playing second base and batting 9.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. Colorado seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Kyle Freeland earns his 8th victory of the season. Wade Davis wraps it up for the save, his 32nd of the season. Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Astros, Minute Maid Park in Houston. Tonight, the first of two in this interleague matchup between the Colorado Rockies and the Houston Astros. David Reed, the league's top home run hitter, will look to widen his lead atop that board next. Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under 250 against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
That hit him. He's got first. 3. Keep it. 3. Out.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department.
This guy's just what you're looking for if you're looking for one of your corner spots to have some power. Not only glove work on one of the corner positions, but lots of thunder in that bat.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit ball to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively.
Coming to the plate now, David Reed. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
And there's the first hit of the game for Colorado.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
The 0-2 pitch to first. Oh, and forget the double play. It's under his glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second. Looks like a big inning could be brewing.
Up next for Colorado.
Into the box now, David Dahl, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2. A line shot to third base. Here's Nolan Arenado. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Nolan Arenado.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Digging in now, David Reed.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And this is going to be extra bases here to kick off the 5th. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra base.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And a dive, but he's back. The 1-2 pitch. Grounded slowly to the left side. To his right, Correa. And that's out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, number 10. A hit in 2 tries so far. 3-2 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Dahl.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 3 and the Rockies nothing. Next up for the Stros, Robinson Chirinos. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Chirinos.
To third, 5. The second for 1. Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. Here's Michael Brantley. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. The 2-2. On the ground out to second. And Brantley will reach. He's got a base hit. So it's a multi-hit game for him as that ball finds a crease into right field. And as you can see on the graphic, his total currently leads this Astros ball club. Towards second. He's right there. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
7-0.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. David Reed. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. Popped him up. Altuve over to his right. And that's the first out of the inning. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Good to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hit.
Digging in to try it again. David Reed, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch on its way. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. He's got it, and the Astros have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over. 7-1 the final score in tonight's. Houston took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
The victorious Astros, 7 runs on 10 hits.
First open of the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Today, the finale of this quick 2-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Houston Astros. Stay tuned for Astros baseball next. Brad Peacock will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Yeah, Matt, his last one wasn't very good, mainly because of control issues. Walked 5 batters in his last start, and he certainly can't do that in this one here, or he's going to come out of the short end of this one.
Here's Michael Brantley. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. The 0-1 pitch. Hit second. Reed over to his left. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And that's hit on the ground towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to Murphy. He'll take care of him, and that'll end the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on. So 2 on with 2 away, and that brings in the left-handed hitting outfielder Michael Brantley. Put in play to the right side of the infield. Reined in. On to first, and the Astros can't cash in as that ends the inning. No run. Now to the plate, David Reed. He currently sits atop the home run leaderboard and seems to be heating up even more here in the dog days of August.
This guy has been on absolute fire. You get on a run like this, you want to show up to the yard at 1 o'clock in the afternoon for a 7 o'clock game. This guy is prepared, ready to go, and seeing the ball like it's a beach ball right now.
Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. 2 down. Digging in, David Reed. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Whoopsie.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 10. 0 for 2 line thus far. Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Flipped out the other way towards short. So they do get their first hit, but their first run will have. Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Altuve.
The 0-1. Swinging a ground ball to third. Gloved by Arenado. Back to Murphy, and they get them both. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Ball to second. This could be 2. He's got it to second for 1. Back to Murphy, not in time, and they'll get just the 1 out. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Working for the punch out and ring. Hit hard on the ground to short. Story brings it in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Astros leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Roberto Osuna has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Houston Astros jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
Jeez. He kicked the crap out of me. All right.